You know what it is, man? You got man like the youngest in charge, man.
Come on.
TB, fam.
Yeah,
MMO.
M-Block baby, man. Flagging believe we ain't no Crips.
Calm. So tell us firstly, what does that name stand for, bro? What does TB stand for?
Well, TB stands for Tiny Bully or Butch. And fucking, it was given to man by a cousin, innit? Literally.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like 13, 12 around these times. Obviously, back in the day, growing up, man, I had a little nickname, but it weren't really a that thing, innit? Obviously, it's from my pops. Obviously, his name's Lion, whatever. Niggas started calling me Young Simba and all of that, yeah, Obviously, I started to grow up, man. Veered off that, got my own name, innit?
Okay, I hear that, man. So what is MMO? What's MMO for people who don't know?
I mean, music, group, whatever you want to call us, man. Business, literally. That's what I see it as, man. Business, man. All entrepreneurs trying to make our money.
Oh, for real, man. Legit, man. The only way is up, man. The only way is up, man. But yeah, bro, like, firstly, like, yeah, man, tell us about your upbringing, fam. Where do you come from?
Obviously, nationality-wise, obviously, man's Ghanaian, Nigerian, Pot's Nigerian, Marjay from Ghana. Area-wise, man's grown up in between Eddie and Tottenham my whole life, but it's like a back and forth thing, and obviously, family homes in Totty, Mumsy actually lived in the 9, innit? So it's like, when I'm turning about 8 now, obviously man's gone Ghana for a bit, so when I come back, Mumsy didn't have that yard no more, innit? So we gone to the family home now, and that's when I, obviously, literally just grew up in Totty, but yeah, man.
So how was it growing up in Tottenham, especially back then, like, it was more greasy, you know what I mean? Like, everyone knows about that.
Yeah, come on, man. You know, it was, man, not really, I wouldn't say it was greasy, like, there's a couple weeks around there, obviously, man's still calm with till this day, but that man there, it's just, Tottenham's just a snake pit, bro. That's what it is. It's a pit full of snakes. Like, every man's on biting each other. It's not really adapting. Like, it's like you just can't trust no one living in Totty, bro. It's that real.
Cause how was it growing up there, like, in your teenage years, bro?
Yeah, bro. Madness after madness. Literally, obviously, RIP my brother Perry, but man didn't really move around Totty till man started chilling with P. Like, more time I was always around Southish. Like, man was in Clapham with my cousin, older cousin, Lokes. Shout out my big bro, Lokes, but that's who man used to really jam with. But, yeah, bro, always in some type of fuckery. Like, I remember one time, man and P were going K, just as football days, we weren't even out there like that. Couple youths tried G, check us, we got into a madness with like 40 Marlies, like.
Oh, yeah.
You get it? It's like, yeah, bro, lit. So, Tottenham just normal, man. We see everywhere else in London, you get in Totty T, snake pit.
Oh, like, it's obviously like firstly I want to say R.I.P. Perry, man. But like, you know what, like, it's obviously, you know how, like, on YouTube you find bare different things like Joe and that.
Yeah.
And, like how did he pass? What was the actual real reason that he passed away?
Like, I want niggas to come to an understanding, cause you know it was like a lot of people make it seem like raw, like, I'm not trying to paint an image like raw. P was a bad guy. P was one of the, you get, most big-hearted, I wouldn't say nice, but in the sense that one of the most warm-hearted people you'd ever meet, bro. No matter who you are, he's got you, you get. As long as you got him. It's one of them ones where P must have been going to, like, I wouldn't say see off, but like escort a friendship, you say, like walking someone, to link someone in the Niz now. As he's got there, a man must have been getting robbed for their creps. So P's obviously, BMP, because P don't like civilians getting robbed. That was his thing, innit? Not unless you're out there doing your thing, P ain't moving to you, bro. That was, you get, that was standard. There's no reason to move to man.
That should be, man.
Mums, but obviously P's showing Rems, like, because he knows Rems, bro. We all know Rems. Like, if you're from Totty, you know Rems, like, you see him on the high road, being bummy, normal, low life, selling weed on the Betfred and that, but what can I say? He's showed my man, bro, like, it's nothing to you, like, it's a bunch of £80 Air Forces. You can buy those, like, 5 times over. Do you get it, bro? Normal. My man's turn around to P and show P, like, rah, you're from that side of Totty. You can't come here and tell me that. Do you get it? Normal procedure. P started arguing with my man, and shit just went left, but it was never a thing where, P's a civilian, and out of nowhere, you just, nah, like, P's things far in, like, one of the most talented rappers, I'll say, out of Tottenham.
Seriously?
Literally. Seriously, man. Unfortunately, he didn't get to release anything, but I'll tell you for free, man. None of these bears are harder than my brother P, man. Live.
I hear it, man. For real, man. Like Tottenham, like one thing. There's a lot of people who are somewhat talented just passing away, bro. Like from whatever side, or don't even matter, bro. It's just peak, man. That like people just dying for that trivial things, realistically, you know.
Mum's literally car. It's like for me, I don't even understand how niggas can beef each other and just be killing each other around. If there's money to be made, that should be your aim. The peas. That's my. You see, for me, not unless you directly physically harm man's family, or you get. I'm not going out my way to beef you, because at the end of the day, like, there's money to be made, bro. Man's about my peas. I'm not about all these little. Oh, man's arguing with this one and I'm beefing this, bro. That's not me. Like, I can't deal with that shit. Like,
I remember Nine say something like most man, like young G's especially, like these men be talking about like who they ran down instead of how much money they made, bro. You know what I mean?
live, like I can tell you for free. I know bras, yeah, that right now they got about 2 shanks on their waist, but don't have like £2 in their pocket. Like they're all walking around asking bras for change. Oh yeah, let me get a juice. What do you mean, let me get a juice? Like, go out there with us. Why aren't you making no peas? Like, it's not making sense to me. But what can I say? Literally, that's what they're on. That's up to them and not live. Man's doing my thing, do your thing, just stay in your lanes. When you don't shift into my lane and swerve me off, I ain't swerving you off, innit? It's live.
Yeah, man, for real, man. What do you think about this whole situation? And obviously, that tell me if I'm going in a bit too much, but like, what do you think about the whole OFB and NPK thing? Like, to me, it's weird, bro. Like, these men were actually bedrooms, like, at each other's houses and shit, bro.
You see, for me, I've grew up in Totty, so I watched it unveil. Like, I know niggas from both sides. Like, man was in jail with some of these niggas. I've grown up with some of these niggas, you get. But where it is for me, to be honest, if I'm honest, in that case, everybody dry snitched. So it's like,
okay.
If anything, you both pointing the finger at each other. No one, yeah, you man are moving nuts. And separately, if anything, it's like, for the Nizzy, it's more of a thing where they feel like, right, SJ is he's kind of like their big artist. It's like Von to O Block, if you see what I mean, bro. Like, or Dirk to O Block, bro. Like, he's bringing in the most P's, streams wise, etc., bro. So naturally, if someone disrespects him, they're gonna back his thing. But everybody just snitched on that case, I believe.
You think everyone?
They're not, apart from Sneaks, everybody defo just snitched on that case, 100%. No way.
Like, thoughts on snitching, actually, because like I'd be hearing certain man say, like, for example, what do you think about the whole 6ix9ine thing?
Yeah, that guy's lost. I'll be so real. Like,
cause say, because obviously I was even shout out Widers, but obviously me and him were having a little argument on socials, innit? In DMs, and he was saying like. So basically, I was like, bro, like realistically, these man ain't his boys, bro. Like, I can't blame him for snitching, innit? These man done all of this. And he's like, bro, like, if you're living that life, you can't do that at all. Bro.
You know, it is. You see, when you're signing into this type of thing, yeah, a lot of bros, especially like me, for example, man's been out there from young, so it's like, when you're really young and you're doing this thing, to you it's fun, innit? You don't understand it until you hit a certain age. So for certain man, they're all in it. They're just feeling like, rah, man, chilling with my brethren. This is who I live next to. This one's my neighbour, that one's my neighbour. So they think it's normal, but it's not. And then when they start getting, 16, 17, because around these ages, it's not a joke anymore. Like, niggas need to remember, we're all big men. Do you think I'm going to waste my time going on something? Bro, I'm robbing you, I'm pulling up on you, getting put in a... You get? Man's not doing a... Oh, yeah, rah, I'm going to social thing like it's long, so... When it comes to the snitching avenue of this thing, like, you should know that that's a no-go zone, bro. Putting the next man in jail, that's not a thing, bro. How's man snitching? Like, firm your bird. At the end of the day, you did the crime, do the time.
I hear it, innit?
Live. Because when these niggas are running up in yards and that 6ix9ine was running in the yards with them, whaps out. So, yeah, they weren't putting no guns to his head telling him glide then. He was doing it because he found it fun. So, you get it, found that, oh.
Hear it, man. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear that, innit? The only thing was this is one thing you were saying in some interviews, like, bro, like, who's gonna look after my mum and my daughter if I'm in jail for 40? Because he was facing like a good 40 years, innit? Like, I think they purposely done it. I think they purposely gave him all these charges and all these years because they knew that he could potentially snitch.
You know where it was, and I seen a lot of this happen in the ends as well. with a couple man. I'm not even gonna say no names. You know who you are, but the feds usually they target the weakest link anyway. Because you're forgetting the Jakes are nicking you 2-4s anyway, so they know who you are, how you are, whether you've snitched before or not. I'm not gonna say but if you move a certain way with the Jakes, it's like they're almost bossing you around and you're shook at them type thing. Cause no, you're 30. Everyone's scared of Jakes. No one wants to get nicked. But if you let them feel like they're in control of you and let them feel like, rah, you're the weakest link, naturally, when they nick you, they're gonna be throwing things at you. They're gonna tell you, rah, Jimmy in the next room that you got nicked with is snitching on you. But that's not the case.
But you know what? Like, if you ever hear that, bro, like, you know they're lying. Because, you know, more time, they want only one person to snitch, innit?
All it
That's
is
how they want it, bro.
Live, car. I've been in sticky situations where Jake's all telling me, rah, man and my cousin, I'm not even going to say his name, but we got into a techie one and they were talking about rah, like, they were showing man, rah, me and him were rapping the Jake, and he was showing them that it was me just rapping the Jake. Like, that's just that's a facade. It's called a card. So from when man's seeing them, you can see that. Nobody in the right man is going to see that and think, rah, like, I'm safe. Like, if I tell them anything, it's not snitching. It's gonna. I don't let the feds kahunas you.
For real, worst case scenario, man, talk to your lawyer, man. Serious, man. You get for free, man. Serious.
Like, there's no snitching in this thing. Like, you signed in for it. This is what you signed up for, bro.
Wait, do you think people sign up for the life, or do you think people are chosen?
To be honest, it's not a choice. It's kind of a thing where you're not chosen, bro. It's like you sign up for it, bro. Because I could have gone the football route. I could have gone the school route, bro. Yeah, niggas speak at the end of the day, but it's up to you as a person to be strong enough to ignore you're wet. Like, you get, obviously, me as a person, I wasn't strong enough. I was weak. Yeah, when I was younger, mentally. Man used to think, rah, if I'm not out there, niggas are not going to rate my thing. And obviously, 90% of my motivation to be out and do certain things is for money. It's for mumsy at the end of the day. Because I see my mum sweat. You get, like, bare youths, literally barely any money in the yard, niggas hungry and that. Man, bro, like, there's been times when man's going to school and my shoes have been talking for like the week, like the whole week in year 7, bro. Man's shoes are all flapping off and that, but what can I do, bro? So it's like, when I hit a certain age, normal for me, bro, literally.
I hear it, man, for real, man. The poverty is not a joke.
Live.
Serious, bro.
Live, bro. When you got little siblings and your little siblings are even telling you they're hungry, you gotta rise, bro. It's normal. Intent to supply Class B cannabis, and I played an article in a public area. Long story short, P had just died at this point, so I was keeping it tucked and I was beating shots like that, but man was just on tag and on bail for the same type of thing. So I got nicked like a week before for the same thing I got nicked for to go jail for, innit? So it's like man's on bail for it. And I'm bopping around the same Jakes that nicked man, kind of like spotted man in the JD. So they kind of like followed man back to the high road, whatever. Man's walked to my local corner shop and they've walked in. Search man now, they found my shank, all the loud and that. Nick man, and yeah, bro. The rest is history. Man was on Felts running away.
Oh, so how's it in Felts, bro? Like, because I'm hearing it's actually quite an active jail, you know what I
I
mean?
mean, it's active, but for me it was normal. Like, it's like a big, I would say youth club. Like, jail's like a big youth club, bro. It's like, unless you don't know how to scrap and you're hella timid, you're good, live.
So I've been hearing that, like, in especially youth prisons, like, a lot of people have more of a point to prove because they're young, innit?
Yeah,
so,
like, it's not even like a point to prove, but it's like, you see when you're on thoughts and that, bare brothers are gas, like, certain niggas don't know that the whole point of this thing is money. They think, rah, it's the clout. So niggas want to smoke you and then, so they can jump on the phone and go, rah, rah, rah. Man just smoked there from the roadside, you get? So it's like, normally there's going to be a couple gas bearers, but apart from that, real niggas like me, man, don't air you, not unless you're a wagon. I won't go out my way to crash you on the wing live. Obviously, man, I tax you and that. The man's hungry, man, don't have food, and you're moving like a neek. I'll eat you up, but...
Nah, bro, you gotta be careful with that shit still, man.
Literally.
I've been hearing certain man say, like, say if you... This one of my boys told me is like, if you're ever in jail and someone gives you a phone and you use it and it all of a sudden it's broken and you try to ask for it back, you just bang him in the face, bro.
Yeah, that's a must.
That, bro. You just bang him in the face, car. You done it on purpose.
Yeah, bro. Live.
He's trying to tax you. He's trying to rinse it, bro.
Yeah, bro. He's trying to mock you still. And not even that, like, I see certain men on the roadside, like, see when I first came out of jail, this is a problem. Like, real niggas that link, man, And with man, when I first came out of jail 2-4s, this is a mad problem, but obviously, like, in jail, if you say tell a man suck your mum, it's like, it's an instant scrap, man has to smoke you. Like, see on the roadside, niggas dish out SYMs like it's a joke. So like, I've come out of jail, and certain of the man them like, were joking, I was sucking my soul. Man's play scrapping with you, and I'm taking it serious, you get it? Like, but yeah, man, that's normal, lich. The only thing is that, you miss everyone, bro. Like, man's in jail, man's got my little siblings there, like, mumsy's there. Like, you get it? She on her own and that. Come on, bro, normal.
What did you learn in jail, man? Like,
I thought that for me, the biggest lesson was, it's me and me only in this world, bro, to be honest. You see, man, before I went jail, I wouldn't say I was giving and caring, but in a sense, once I know you and I feel like, rah, man, fucks with you on that level, no matter what it was, man will be there, passer, you name it. Even to the point where if it's my last change and man's got no peas, I'll be swinging it to niggas and niggas would be... But I realised while I was in jail, like, man, niggas didn't even rap, man. Like, these are the same niggas I'm rubbing backs with, hitting licks with, doing the most with, but none of them could, like, yo, TB, you need a change. Or, rah, TB, what, you got any clothes there? None of that, bro. That was all my mum doing that, bro. Literally trekking at her old age, bro. Literally, shout out mumsy. Literally, but yeah, man.
for real, man. If there was one thing you wanted to change, what would you change about it, like your past and that?
For me, it'd be bringing back S, literally. Bringing back my nigga Perry. 100 times, bro, cause like, for me, man even do this music thing for P, like, originally I wasn't really a rapper, like, man just used to rap with P, cause P, like, used to force man type thing, like, we be freestyling, and if I don't freestyle, P's moaning, like, the whole day he'll be moaning about the situation, like, do you get it? So it's like, P got me into this music thing when he died, I thought it's only right, like, man, blowing his name, live, cause P, hardest rapper out of Tottenham, I keep on saying this to you, like, live, no one better than my brother P, man.
Fair enough, man. Alright, bro. This is probably the topic that everyone wants to know about, though. And you know I'm gonna hop onto you now.
Oh man, yeah, man, I'm listening.
Firstly, how did MMO start? Who founded it and whatnot? Let's start with that.
Shout out my brother YJ, but obviously we've all known of each other. We weren't necessarily as close as friends before the M was a thing. But the man were about live, like, we all calm with each other. Man knew about YJ and that. Obviously, man went Edmund County, down the road and that. You get it? YZ's went to the same school as man. Little KZ's my brother's right hand. So you get it? It's like, yeah, bro. The man them always been about. But shout out my nigga YJ. He kind of like, I wouldn't say founded it, but he put it together as a whole, 100%. I've got to give the shouts to YJ, man.
So what happened with K6, man?
I don't even know where to start, because you see at this point, man was like on license. I went to, man wasn't allowed in North. I wouldn't say North, but I was basically banned from London as a whole. Literally, like, there were certain parts of London I couldn't go to, and it was like, it didn't make sense for me to even step into the ends, because man have to go through them hoods to get to where I'm going to. So it's like, man was stuck in Lutes at that point. At this point, K6 got recruited by, I think it was YJ at the time. He was calm with K6. I think they went to the same school. They know each other from the ends, innit? Cause I don't know K6. I've never met this guy in my life. But obviously, like, this guy joined the GC. He made that dash tune with YJ. And like, he weren't too active in the GC, so the man them were finding it weird, whatever. Like, link the man them, he weren't even trying to link us. And then he made that Bangers and Mash. And third, so I think DZ when Y Capo, Bearman went, literally. And then after that little situation there, I remember there was a little angle between us and him, because obviously I feel like he tried to sneak this man on his story, innit? It's like, he joined this little RSG group, and it's like,
that's the Ken, innit?
Yeah, I don't know what even that is, literally, man. Never heard of these, man. These man jumped on house party with man and just try to get sneak this man and that, but these man are all youths, like, I don't know none of them, so it's like verbal to me. But yeah, man, that's how KZ became M, but I do not remember how he exactly left, but it was through an argument or something like that. Something mad, and he joined that little RSG group, that's all. But
Okay.
Lich.
Oh yeah, because obviously he had a little thing on my platform for a hot second, innit?
Yeah, lich.
But then obviously, and then bro, like, I think he's just moved on to different pastures, isn't it? So.
Yeah, nah, he's not on this road thing, literally. So anyone that sees K6, do not mute him. For all you youths that dissing him on Snap and putting MMO or RSG next to his name, you're wet. My one's life, because everybody knows this guy's a civil now. Like, what are you doing that for? Like, you're not impressing no one. Life.
So now with the TBG situation, bro, like, because obviously DZ and my man have a tune in it, so like,
yeah, I'm for a tune. I'm not even gonna call him thirds, like YC, whatever he's giving himself, like that little tag there, he's giving himself. But obviously, I remember how I came across for when I don't remember how the man them started fucking with him, but I came across because obviously shout out my niggas from MH, man, got a couple of niggas from MH in that manor house. So now this bro was all claiming manor house, like he had thirds MH in his story, but like I've never heard of this guy. Like real niggas know that me and P used to go MH a lot. You get link these man and chill with these man, whatever. Man even went to school with some of these MH, Grims, LB, all of these man went to school with, man. Do you get? When you centre together, not even school but centre. Do you get? So it's like raw. I know bucked you and I laugh. So man popped up to him and I was like raw, like man know all the MH. He's like, who are you? Dookie couldn't even tell me who he fucked with, all telling me, oh yeah, I know Flacco. I'm like, Flacco's a grown ass man. Like, what's he doing chilling with like 14 or? Because at that point, I think thirds was about 14, 15. Literally, he wasn't even 16 yet. I keep on calling him thirds. He needs for one, yeah. He has no tag, nothing. He has no drills, no nothing to his name. I don't want to hear him be given tags and all that. But long story short, he made a tune at DZ, and then. Obviously, man's messaged a couple man. I asked you, so not like, bro, do you know Fernando? Like, these men are shouting me, right? They don't know my man. Like, he's just claiming to bore up YD from Stokey. That's another thing that man do over there. If you know about the grafters, in their camp, they like to have imaginary drills. Same way I got bored 4 times in his new tune, apparently. I can live or go on Snap and show you, man. Like, I ain't got no scars. Nobody touched my thing, but cool. Man, I made the tune with DZ. I remember I flew out because there was a little situation. Man couldn't even be about in the ends. So man went Ghana. And as I've gone Ghana, I'm going too far ahead actually at this point. So man made the tune with DZ. Man messaged the MH and I saw DZ like, rah. My man's not MH. But obviously DZ being DZ, he's a bit stubborn headed. Nah, that's my nigga. I know you get. Nah. So he still went on and released the tune. 2 weeks later, thirds will message the MMO GC. Like, he was even in the GC with the man them. That's how close he was at this point, innit? So he's messaged the GC talking about he went jail or something like that. But he's not in jail. Like 20 minutes or an hour before, he was like sending voice notes to the GC, and I think he was arguing with his Marge or whoever. So obviously you got put on punishment. You know, little boy treatment. He got put on punishment. His phone got taken away, telling the man that he went jail for a week. I don't know in what world that works for him, yeah, but this ain't Ghana or one of these third world countries where you can pay to come out of jail, bro. Like, it don't work like that, G. Like, we're in England, bro. Like, man's been jail. I know how the system works. You can't facade, man. So, I've obviously shown YJ, like, we can't have niggas like him around the man, them, like, long story short, man, I started showing him, like, you can't be around us no more. Dookie took it to heart, like, we're saying we're gonna beef him or something, but it's not even like that thing. We're just showing him, like, you're calm, but you can't be affiliated with the man them like that because you're embarrassing us. You're claiming batches that don't even know you, claiming chefins that don't exist, pretending to go jail to look cool to us like we care whether your mum punished you or not. We don't care, bro. Like, it's not, that's you and your mum's business, bro. Why are you telling me? Like, I'm not bothered, bro. Do you get it? But yeah, man. Flipping. After that, he's made his little grafters group with a bro I went to school with called C1. Or man, not even calling him C1. He names bro. Now, come and like started making his little batch. He's making his tunes, but C1 ain't even clocked. He knows me at this point, cause like most people that went school, man, like mainstream school, will know me as my old tag YS, like what people used to call me when I was growing up, 8, 9, 11ish. You get? Cause man left that school when I was about 12, lit. A man got perm literally before my 13th birthday. The day before my 13th birthday, I remember getting kicked out. Man got nicked for a shank in school, something stupid like that. Literally. So yeah, bro, this guy Colin starts making it. So while I'm in Ghana now, I keep on skipping ahead. So cool, man's got Hood Diaries loading. At this point, when 30's made the Grafters group, he's having like personal passing with just YJ at this point. And it's not like he beats the whole M, like he just verbalizing YJ every day, going after YJ on his stories, whatever. So man's bucked him on the day man had my Hood Diaries in Poundland. I think I was grabbing gloves or something dumb, like man was in a rush, like I was all late. Like G-Man can vouch, that Hood Diaries I pulled up like a good 2 hours after, like that's why the ending of it was all in the dark, no lighting and that. But yeah, bro, fucking as I've walked into the Poundland, I've heard someone say no. So I've walked towards that aisle and I bucked into him, his little friend B-Sab. I don't know who the fuck that fat bro they were with as well, but he's wet. Dookie started walking to like a random bunch of shit that I know they weren't buying the minute he saw me walking and approaching them. But I've approached my man and I've just asked him like, "Rah, you Fernando, like, you got angles of YJ?" And Dookie's all telling me you don't know who Thirds is, you don't know nothing about TBG. So I don't know his like necessarily what Fernando looks like. Man's in the GC with these man, but this guy's like, if my man sends a snap of his face, I'll be sore off. And when I don't fuck with him and I know he's claiming fake gangs and that, oh man's not even pre in the snap. I'm just tapping on it and fucking off. So man don't know what he looks like. So I've just bopped off and gone, cool, you're not Fernando. I've gone to my shoot. Couple hours later, I told the man what happened. I was out to them, rah, like send a picture of Fernando. Let me see if it was him. Man's clocked it was him now. So a couple of the man them have kind of like added him. I didn't even speak on it because it was one of them ones where I didn't even care about my man. Like his existence don't mean anything to me. Do you get? I didn't speak on it. He's gone on his socials now and just started atting on and doing the facade thing. Like he never butt me. He was nowhere near Tottenham. What do you mean? Like I saw you in my own 2 eyes, bro. You denied your block and yourself. Look at me, to my face. Like you can't lie. On the way girls, what's his name? Like you get.
Carry on.
The way these girls carry themselves and whatnot, it's like they're making man them feel like if they're not on road or they ain't got the latest drip, they ain't got the red hair, the new Jordans. Oh, he ain't got the new Jordans, he ain't got the new Gucci bag. I'm not letting him move to me. Brother, let me ask you a question right now, yeah? You see when that roadman's smacking you up or telling you to shove a G-pack up your pussy, what is that Gucci pouch or whatever he's wearing saving you? Or telling him not to? Because at the end of the day, it's this good youth that's going to treat you right. But you know what? What can I say, bro?
Those who don't learn will fail, bro. Like,
when
you're a single mother and that.
You know like that, like if you don't hear you feel, bro, as mums used to tell me, like, life, you can't. It's the perspective. There's a lot of things as well. Even the man them, like all these you little rappers and that. Like, I'm looking at all of you claiming to be real rappers, but you're glorifying the trap thing. Like, show these youths that you were doing it, but Brody, when you were doing it, it was a fuckeries. It weren't lit to you, bro. Because I can tell you for 3 months in this thing and it's not lit, bro. So he's saying shoving, fumes. Bro, not even the fumes, bro. Shoving packs up and down your ass, what he's saying. So what, when you're pulling a G-pack out your ass, that feels good to you, yeah? You're enjoying it, bro. Because if you're enjoying it, then you're a fag. I don't even want to hear from you, bro. Don't chat to man. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, I was in the rain pulling out G-packs and all gassing and doing this in the video. That was not lit to you. Tell them the truth, bro. You get it, bro? Like, I'll be honest with you, like, even the first time I went, oh, like, I was shitting bricks, bro. Like, man's a little youth going out of the ends. I've never been out the ends. Like, yeah, the most I've been. That's what I'm saying. Man's seeing grass and that. Man's heard stories about, oh, so naturally, man. I'm sitting in a house with a bunch of kitties that don't know me. I don't know them. Do you get it, bro? Like, normal, bro. Don't act like it was some fun ass time and come on, hop on, you make millions straight away. Because that's not how it works. And I feel like some of the youths don't understand that. And then that's how all this murder thing, because they start getting hungry. They look at the bread that's richer than them and they rub him out. And then it's a spiral, bro. Live.
For real, bro.
Literally, to all you plugs as well, you see when you're bringing in these youths, stop, like, I wouldn't say violating them, but you see when you're bringing them in, it's like, you kind of like, you make them feel like you're their superior. Now, at the same time, yeah, if you're meant to be bringing them in, you should be all eating evenly.
So yeah, man, like, obviously, what's your dreams? What are you trying to get into, like? What's your goals for the music team, firstly, bro? And for the mandem?
For me, yeah, the goal is for everyone to eat, bro. Like, I just want to put the mandem on the map. That's what it really is, car. Before the mandem really started rapping, like, no one knew what was like that. Like, no one knew what was. No one knew what the M was. It's like, we were always a thing, but musically we weren't. Do you get it? No one really knew where the M was. No one, like, on the map, the block was there, but do you get it? Visually it weren't. I mean, do you get it, man? That's my whole point. Literally just giving a voice to all the youths from the literally could have used from you don't have a voice live. Literally. Make peace for the family as well. But overall, the music thing don't work. Man would literally open up my own like electrical installment business and keep it moving.
I rate that, bro. Certain man be thinking they can trap forever.
That's one thing I want to show you, bros, as well. Like, all of you think, rah, man's on the road thing, but man don't care about school. Put it like this, you can be on the road thing and still do the school thing, bro. There's nothing, do you get it? Because at the end of the day, the chat don't last forever, bro. But what, you telling me what, you're going to be hitting the high road, hitting shots in your pedal bike at 40? Come on, man. Fix up, man. Everyone just thinks this thing's a joke. Live.
Legit, man. That man them need to actually understand that, bro. Like imagine you're trying to raise kids, bro, and you're still doing up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't have my youths in the same vicinity I grew up in a sense. I didn't grow up around, oh, man can see my dad chopping up food, but it's like, once I got to a certain age, I understood what was going on with my dad. Yeah, man could see what's going on, obviously, through my pops. But it's like, I can't have my youth in that same environment because your environment don't define you, but it kind of helps you transcend who you are, do you get? And I feel like if I grew up, not, oh man, wants a different bunch of parents, cause bro, my pops are the best dad in the world, live. Cause he wasn't doing that because he wanted to, he was doing that to provide for man. And my siblings, my Marge, do you understand? So it's like, cool. I feel like at the same time, it's like, if man grew up with a dad that was raw, working, not doing certain things, you get 100%, man wouldn't be the way I am. But at the same time, like, bro, there's some youths that think, yeah, I want to jump on road because I'm a guy and I want to be the guy. It's not that thing, bro. Live.
For real, man.
It's long.
Yeah, bro.
Man, lose friends in this thing. Like, there's days where man can't even sleep, bro, because, like, I'm just sitting there thinking of all the times, like, man was here fucking about, doing all the madnesses, and S is not here to, like, right now, I'm showing you, if he was alive right now, I'm showing you for free, easily, would have banged the top 10 tune by now. Easily. Too advanced for his age, like, the way his wordplay, his flow, the way he used to structure his bars as a whole, he's just too advanced for his age, live. He was just too... Half of the man that I see niggas put, oh yeah, P down, that niggas violating him in the comments and that, like, half of you don't even know P, like, you never met him, don't do that, literally.